that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover it.
It's a pickup of 26. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Zone read the give to McCaffrey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the 49ers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football.
At their own
Run it.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Purdy to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first. One play in and they are already close to midfield. Purdy on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Draw play, this is McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They send a tight end in motion. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Tackle made.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And goes to the hurry up here.
Floyd brought him down. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
It's a turnover.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Ball carrier. Brought down at his own 6-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Falcons, first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. He's going deep. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
The line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers up by just a couple of points. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. He's back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Completed to his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now to throw. And they get this down to the 28. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
16 yards. That's another Falcons.
Robinson on the inside give. Running in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So before we get in attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy, and they did just that.
Field goal, a 21-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it! And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara. It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Tyler Warren.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offensive line fast.
That's another Colts.
Richardson to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cut 19!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Trap 60, 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, They're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Richardson back to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
70 rings. Ready. Warriors 70.
To the air on this first down. Richardson forced out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Throwing again, Richardson. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Let's go.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Ready, set.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Once more now, it's Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
Cowboys back at 60.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. It's inside the 10, and they take this in for the score. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bron, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And again, it's Darnold. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here.
18 Cardinals.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
18 Rattlers.
First down, Colts.
7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
21. Seahawks 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
Go 80. Red 80. Red 80. Go 80. Right side.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go 80. Go red 80. Red 80. Right side.
1st and 10, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Red 80. Red 80. Right side.
From the gun, Darnold. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Go yellow 80. Here we go, son. Yellow 80. Right side.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 1-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Come on, come on. Rig. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. 18 run. Mustang 19.
He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trap 60, trap 6, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. The third quarter is going to start with a run by Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Darnold. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get... back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at
Kate, that's one of those
36-yard
situations
line.
as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Back to throw it. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. At the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. Crashes through a tackle. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. The 10. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 21.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yo, 80. Yo, 80. Yo, 80. Red 80.
Darnold looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Red 80. Go 80.
Here's Darnold. Downfield and finds Shaheed. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Red 80. Red 80.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut it to 1 late in the third. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie us up 28-all.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey! Check the Eagles! Riggs! Check, 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 check! Steady!
Running right. This is Taylor. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Hurry, hurry!
Offense in the hurry up here.
Cowboy 80! Reload! Reload!
1st down, Indianapolis.
Bronco switch! Bronco switch! Flag! Flag! Hey! Check! 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 Unlock! Cougar 19! Roll! 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 79 Broncos! Rig alert! Rig alert! 18 Cardinal! Yep.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Colts.
On the ball now! On the ball!
24-yard gain on the play. And the Colts first down.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
They go again with Taylor. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Ready, ready!
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70! Come on, come on! Ready,
This time it's a passing play. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
here we go!
Looking to throw. This one's caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his third of the game on the ground. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
We're going outside. The lady. The lady. Red 80. Start.
Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Walker on first down. Get some space around midfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks trail by 6. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
We're going outside.
Staying with Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Setting up to pass. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
We're going outside. The lady.
Walker trying to run for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Here we go.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Red 80. Here we go, yellow lady. Yellow lady.
Back to throw. Oh, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 15. And it is a 1st down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
It's a gain of 21 yards. First down.
Let's go, 80.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's the